Everyone, welcome to howtousegooglesniper.com. My name is Chad. I'm the blog owner. Wanted to welcome and thank you for joining us here. Most of you guys are here because you have a curiosity about Google Sniper, and you probably are on the verge of purchasing or wanted to learn a little bit more. Maybe you have just purchased, and the goal of this site here is to give you some of the basics of what Google Sniper teaches, so you can have a bit of that small taste, if you may, before you make the purchase to show you what you're getting into. First of all, Google Sniper, sorry to talk about price up front, but it's a $47 product that is actually one of the best investments I've ever made online. I've been, trying internet marketing and different means of blogging online for the past 6, 7 years in between school and work and everything else. Now I'm a web development major, so I spend more time at the computer, so I have a little bit more time to balance my classwork and my part-time job and blogging. Um, you know, um, so, but moving forward into Google Sniper, basically what I wanted to share with you a little bit, which you'll see in the text below, is some of the basics of what George will be teaching you when you get into the product. I mean, get into, yeah, the Sniper product. What George teaches is what we call niche blogging. This website that you are on right now is actually a Google Sniper site. I'm pretty sure if you look at the keyword above and purchase the product, you'll find out that a lot of the tactics used here is what George taught me, as well as we'll be teaching you on how to succeed and get into the different products online. What we do is we find different products through um, different types of online merchants that we have. Some of them are ebooks, some of them are software, some of them are physical products. And we basically create one of three things, either a story, a review, or a how-to type of scenario for the blog, and use that to be able to share with our audience information on why they should or shouldn't make the purchase. Okay. Um, we always shoot very straightforward and honest. We don't try to mislead people. We don't try to um, uh, make it sound greater than it is, because there's a lot of uh, rules and regulations out there now that say we can't promise you success, and we can't, but we can tell you the pros, we can tell you the cons, we can tell you the pitfalls that we've been through our own experiences, and be able to help you guys grow from those moving forward. Um, with Google Sniper, a couple of things we'll be going over that you'll see in the text below with further information on is how to pick a product. Okay, once you find that product, is how to find a primary keyword to market the product. In this case of this blog, if you look above into the domain, you'll see again how to use googlesniper.com. That's the primary keyword I chose to go after for both ranking in the search engines and being able to find the audience that is most adept and prone to wanting to learn more about Google Sniper. Okay, so you'll find keywords related to your product. You will have a little extra cost outside of the 47 that George charges you to use his product, but it's very minuscule. You have to register the .com, whichever primary keyword you choose, you will register that as a .com with your registration company of choice, whether it's GoDaddy, Bluehost. We've got a couple suggestions in the link below of where you can go to register a domain. Um, and then hosting. This site in itself runs on about $8.95 a month for hosting, and it's not just this site that's hosted on that program. I have an unlimited amount of websites I can post on that hosting program. The only issue I have to run into now and then is if I get too much information with the blogs as they update and everything, and eat up a lot of the memory that I have, so I have to be careful with how I manage that to make sure it doesn't eat up all the RAM that I purchase. Otherwise, I just buy a little more RAM to make sure the sites are running smoothly. Um, then we create content related to the product that has keywords in it that are related to the primary keyword to help you search and rank better in the search engines. Ranking in the search engines, again, that's the next step, is making sure you get that exposure online for that product, for that niche, and to gather an audience that is more prone to wanting to learn more information about that product and hopefully buy. Because again, we're here to make a little money online and here to market, and that's what we're working on. Um, Then, of course, tracking your results. We have several tools in there that George will give you and show you how to track how many people come to your website, if they are buying, if they aren't, and you can use that information to edit your website as you move forward to see how you are responding to your audience and how they are responding to you. Um, Overall, it's a really great process. I've always liked puzzles and being able to blog and find niches and stuff like that online and share with people about these things. It's a really great thing. It's really fun. And once you get to learn how to do it right, you can actually make a few extra bucks, possibly um, make a few extra bucks moving forward. Again, George and myself, we cannot promise you that you will succeed at these things, but the statistics will show that these tactics have worked quite well. If you do other types of searches, you can find other people, whether it's on YouTube or um, uh, just searching online about people that succeed with it. And most of the people I've seen that do well with it make, eh, I'd say at least a couple hundred extra a month, and passively, as the once they set up the site kind of just does the job itself unless they have to update it later on. So overall, it's not a bad product. George has he's at the top of ClickBank in his niche of e-marketing. He's been there for a long time because what he teaches works. He shoots straight. He's very honest and very open to wanting to help. The only other thing I'll say is if you guys have any questions, I've got my email up there in the header. I am busy at times with my schoolwork and my other part-time job that I have outside the virtual world, but if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. I'd be glad to help and answer anything that you have or questions you have before you make a purchase with Google Sniper and help give you a little guidance as to how you can grow with it. Okay, so please read the information below. It has the link that to the site as well as a couple other links that would be helpful in helping you get your sniper site started. If you have any questions, again, shoot me an email. Talk to you soon. Thanks.